Do you know how much water you use every month? It's a question one St. Louis County man never asked. That's until he shut off the water to his rental property, but continued to receive a bill. Investigative reporter Chris Negus shows us how you can make sure you are getting what you pay for.
It's a one-bedroom brick house.
Patrick Gilmore owns this small Charlac bungalow. It's been vacant since his last renter left nearly a year ago.
He left in April.
Gilmore kept the water on, but without anyone living here, he was baffled at the bills, sometimes showing hundreds of gallons each month.
But I just noticed the water usage had kept going. I checked for leaks, didn't find any leaks.
So sometime around Christmas, Gilmore went down to his basement and turned the water off at the meter.
As you can see, it is totally shut off.
But his February bill still showed 2,000 gallons of water.
That's a lot of water. A lot of water. Fill up a lot of bathtubs with 2,400 gallons.
Missouri American Water provided an hour-by-hour snapshot of Gilmore's water usage. Between late December and February 1st, Gilmore averaged approximately 4 gallons per hour, 24 hours a day. The water company spokesperson doesn't suspect a faulty meter. Instead, he thinks the valve wasn't all the way off.
My hypothesis, and this is strictly what I would estimate based on years of experience, is that he probably closed it 99% of the way, and there might have just been a real gentle trickle getting through there that he didn't realize. And then on top of that, inside somewhere, he had a leak.
On February 1st, the water usage dropped to 0. No question, it's turned off now.
This is off.
Turning it back on.
But Gilmore wonders how anyone would know if they're getting the correct bill.
2,400 gallons being used.
Especially if you have a big family that uses lots of water every day.
They're not going to see an extra 2,400 gallons, but I see it because nobody's here.
With that in mind, we put the water company and my meter to the test.
You find the meter in the basement first. In this case, it's behind the wall here.
Something you can do at home.
You hold the light over it for a few seconds and it springs to life.
My meter showed a big number, 258,406.23. We'll keep that number on the screen. I headed upstairs and filled a 1-gallon milk container.
It should come back down here and be 258,407.23.
And that's exactly what happened. My water went up by 1 gallon, and it did each of the 3 times I filled the milk container.
Your meter is spot on accurate, but if you do this 1-gallon test and it shows 3 gallons went through, or if it shows 0.1 gallon went through, then you've got a problem and you should probably call us so that we can look into it.
If your meter is off, Missouri American will replace it. But if there's a leaky faucet or toilet, that's on you to call a plumber.
This is the valve.
Here's the good news. If there is a leak and you get it fixed, Missouri American Water will help you out.
If you have a leak on your property that results in your bill going at least $50 over what it typically goes, if you get that leak fixed, send us a receipt that says, hey, I got this fixed, here's the receipt. We will credit you back 50% of that over.
Gilmore's already had his meter replaced, and again, his line is now totally turned off. If you want to do the test yourself, your meter is likely located in your basement or somewhere in your front yard. Missouri American is currently replacing many of their old meters and replacing them with the digital one you just saw in that demonstration. Chris Negus, News 4.